Observe. There are patterns in the universe, invisible threads connecting all things. Most people stumble through life, oblivious to these connections. They see only chaos, random chance. But for those who know where to look, there exist keys, tools, instruments of immense power forged in the crucible of ancient wisdom. One such key is the third pentacle of Mars, a design of profound significance whispered down through the ages. It is not merely a drawing, it is a circuit, a conduit for a very specific, very potent and very dangerous energy. Attributed to the sagacity of King Solomon, this pentacle is a masterwork of celestial engineering designed to channel the raw, untamed force of the planet Mars. It is a symbol of courage in the face of overwhelming odds, a shield against fear, and a sword to sever the bonds of opposition. To engage with such a force requires precision, an understanding of its harmonics. The universe operates on a schedule, a rhythm. The day for this work is obviously Tuesday. This is Mars's day, when its influence upon our terrestrial sphere is most direct, most potent. The candle to be lit is red, not just any red, but the colour of arterial blood, of primal fire, of unbridled will. This colour vibrates at the frequency of Mars, acting as a beacon in the ether. The archangel associated with this sphere is Camael, the warrior of God, whose name means he who sees God. Camael is not a gentle guardian, he is a divine enforcer, a bringer of righteous judgment and unwavering strength. He is the force that executes the divine will without hesitation or doubt. The metal is iron, cold, hard, unyielding iron, the very substance of weapons and foundations. It grounds the volatile energy of Mars, giving it form and stability. To hold iron during the ritual is to hold the planet's very essence in your hand, a tangible link to its formidable power. The element predictably is fire. Not the comforting fire of a hearth, but the wild, transformative fire of a forge or a volcano. It is the fire that purifies, that destroys to create anew, that burns away weakness and reveals the core of one's strength. Each of these associations is a crucial component, a note in a cosmic symphony. To neglect one is to play the entire piece out of tune, risking discord instead of power. The details are not incidental, they are everything. So what is the practical application of such a formidable tool? Its primary intention is to grant courage, to instill a spirit of defiance against those who would seek to harm or obstruct you. It is a weapon for spiritual and psychological warfare. Imagine you are facing a contentious legal battle. The opposition is formidable, their resources vast. Fear begins to creep in, doubt clouding your judgment. This is where the Pentacle is employed. It acts as a spiritual bulwark, repelling the energies of intimidation and aggression sent your way, whether consciously or unconsciously. It fortifies your own resolve, allowing you to stand firm, speak with authority, and act with decisive clarity. It is a tool for victory against all odds. Consider another scenario, a workplace rife with hostility, a superior who undermines your efforts, colleagues who plot your downfall. The constant stress erodes your confidence, making you ineffective. The third pentacle of Mars serves to turn the tables. It is said to make one's enemies flee in terror, to cause their plans to backfire spectacularly. This is not about mundane revenge, it's about rebalancing the scales. The pentacle projects an aura of such unshakable authority and power that those with ill intent find themselves inexplicably unnerved in your presence. Their own negativity is reflected back at them, amplified. They become entangled in their own webs, leaving you free to pursue your objectives without interference. It is the ultimate defensive maneuver, an assertion of personal sovereignty. The benefits, however, transcend the purely material or strategic. To work with the energy of Mars is to undertake a profound spiritual alchemy within oneself. The primary benefit is the conquest of fear, not its absence but its mastery. Fear is a primal, debilitating force. It paralyzes, it weakens, it invites defeat. This pentacle forces you to confront the very source of your anxieties, to look them in the eye and find them wanting. It builds an inner fortress of self-reliance and resilience. You begin to understand that true power comes not from external validation or circumstances, but from an indomitable will forged in the fires of adversity. This is a transformation that touches every aspect of your life. Furthermore, this work cultivates a powerful sense of purpose and direction. The energy of Mars is direct, focused, and goal-oriented. It cuts through the noise of indecision and procrastination like a sharpened blade. By aligning with this current, you find your own life gaining a similar clarity. Your goals become sharper, your actions more deliberate and effective. You stop wasting energy on trivialities and distractions. This is the spiritual benefit, the alignment of your personal will with a greater cosmic force, creating a momentum that is honestly quite difficult to stop. You become the warrior of your own destiny, carving a path through the wilderness of life with courage and conviction. It is, in truth, the awakening of the hero archetype within your own soul. The process itself must be approached with solemnity and focus. It is not a game. First, prepare your space. This should be done on a Tuesday, ideally during the hour of Mars. Cleanse the area both physically and energetically. Set up a small altar, place a red candle in the center. Have your pentacle drawn or engraved on parchment or a disc of iron before the candle. Hold a piece of raw iron in your non-dominant hand to ground yourself. Light the candle, focusing your gaze on the flame. See it as a beacon calling forth the martial energies of the cosmos. Take several deep, slow breaths, centering your mind and banishing all extraneous thoughts. The mind must be a calm, clear vessel. Now, with your mind focused, begin the invocation. You may use traditional incantations, such as the verses inscribed upon the pentacle itself, or speak from the heart. The key is intent. State your name clearly. State your purpose with unwavering conviction. Call upon the Archangel Camael to oversee the operation, to lend his strength and ensure justice. Gaze upon the symbols of the pentacle. Feel their power resonating within you. Visualize a shield of fiery red energy forming around you, impenetrable and absolute. See your adversaries or obstacles dissolving, their power rendered inert. Hold this visualization for as long as you can maintain focus. When you have finished, give thanks to the forces you have called upon. Extinguish the candle. The work is done. A warning is in order. This is not a power to be trifled with. The energy of Mars is aggressive, volatile, and impartial. If your cause is unjust, if your heart is filled with petty malice or a desire for unwarranted harm, this power will turn on you. It is a force of divine justice, not personal vengeance. Using it to bully or dominate others for egoic reasons will result in your own downfall. The pentacle will amplify the flaws in your own character, bringing ruin upon your own head. You must be brutally honest with yourself about your motives. Are you acting in self-defense? Are you seeking to restore balance? Or are you simply trying to impose your will on others? The universe will know the difference, even if you lie to yourself. Proceed with caution and humility. Before undertaking such a ritual, ensure you are spiritually and psychologically grounded. Do not perform this work when you are emotionally unstable, angry, or desperate. That state of mind will corrupt the energy and lead to disastrous outcomes. It is also wise to perform a cleansing ritual after the work is complete, to banish any lingering aggressive energies and return to a state of equilibrium. The goal is to be a calm, clear channel for a powerful force, not to become consumed by it. Remember, you are wielding a sword. A sword can defend you, but it can also cut you if handled carelessly. Respect the power, or it will teach you respect in the harshest of ways. To maintain the vibration of this work in your daily life, to integrate its lessons of courage and strength, certain affirmations can be employed. Repeat them with conviction, feeling their truth resonate in every cell of your being. They are declarations of a reality you are creating. The first, I am a vessel of divine strength, fear has no power over me. The second, my will is aligned with divine justice and I move with purpose and clarity. And the third, I am shielded from all harm, and any opposition against me is rendered powerless. These are not mere words. They are commands issued to the subconscious mind and to the universe itself, reinforcing the new reality you have forged. Finally, for those who seek resonance within established scripture, certain passages echo the themes of this pentacle. They speak of divine protection, the overthrow of enemies, and the strength granted to the righteous. Consider Psalm 91, verse 13. You will tread on the lion and the cobra, you will trample the great lion and the serpent. This speaks directly to the conquest of formidable and treacherous foes. Then there is Isaiah 54 verse 17. No weapon forged against you will prevail, and you will refute every tongue that accuses you. This is the very essence of the Pentacle's defensive power. And finally, Deuteronomy 31 verse 6. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified because of them. For the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. This is the ultimate source of the warrior's strength. The knowledge that one does not fight alone. The patterns are there for those with eyes to see.